Hey everybody, welcome to this week's new games on AllertonAve.com. I'm Jason, and these are the games I think you should check out this week. Do I even need to say anything about the first game we're featuring this week? It's Dark Souls 3. If you haven't hardened yourself to this game's brutal style yet, what better time to do it than now? Building on the previous games in the series, Dark Souls 3 adds new enemies, weapons, and of course all sorts of new fun ways to die. Chad and Amy are the resident Dark Souls experts around these parts and plan to have a ton of coverage for this one on the site this week. Rachet and Clank is one of the most beloved series to come out of the PS2 era, and while the series has lost some of its luster the past few years, Sony isn't quite ready to say goodbye just yet. This reimagining of the original is more than just an HD cash-in, however. It's being released in conjunction with an animated movie, which drops later this month, and features similar story beats, footage from the movie, as well as custom assets created by the film studio. That synergy seems to have paid off, as this game sure looks gorgeous. Risk of Rain released on the PC in 2013 and it's finally making its way to consoles via the PS4 this week. If you don't know about this game, it's a roguelike side-scrolling action game that ratchets the difficulty the longer you stay alive. It features 12 characters, a ton of weapons, power-ups, and enemies. But seriously, the best part of this game, you can grab 3 friends and try to tackle this beast in some online co-op. The next game in Sony's Launch Party 2016 lineup is an action RPG from Spearhead Games. The game looks great in motion and its back-of-the-box features sound just as solid. A full skill tree, branching storylines, and a soundtrack that shifts dynamically with those choices seem to put all the pieces in place for a good game. Let's hope it turns out as great as it looks. The second set of DLC for Fallout 4 hits this week, and as we discussed on Live on the Ave, it sounds pretty awesome. The main hook this time around is the ability to capture various creatures running around the Wasteland. When I say creatures, I'm talking everything from mole rats to ghouls to your own settlers. Once captured, you toss your trophies into a pit, where they'll fight to the death. While the first 2 pieces of DLC are light on story, they build out the world of Fallout 4 in fun ways that I can totally get behind. The second game in the Bravely series drops this week, and if you like the first, I think you're going to find plenty to enjoy here. The game features many of the same battle mechanics as the first game, including the super fun Brave/default system. On the story front, you're going to get to know 2 new heroes, as well as a couple from your previous adventure. A few of us played through the original and thought the game was kind of a slog once you hit the halfway point. We're all hoping for a much better experience this time around. And that does it for this week's new games. If you like this video, you should subscribe to our channel so you get this and all the content we produced the second it's released. I'm Jason, this is AllertonAve.com.